Parody songs, a tenet of every internet-addicted child's hood, from Weird Al Yankovic to the whole Minecraft minefield, to songs that aren't even parodies, and just sort of cover child obsession subject matter, like Try Hard Ninja, The Living Tombstone, and Tobuscus used to do. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag literal trailer still occupies an entire node in my brain. But I recently showered and had related thoughts on the subject. Some parodies you know the original song, but a lot you don't. How many songs objectively blow their source material out of the water as far as listening pleasure goes? How many imitations beat out their inspirations? Here's my fun list. Honorable mentions before we get really started. From Weird Al, both Amish Paradise and Party in the CIA are superb, but they can't quite outshine Gangster's Paradise or Party in the USA, vocals or instrumentation-wise. And while I enjoy CIA over USA lyric-wise, it's just not enough to make up the gap. TNT by Captain Sparkles is great, but Dynamite just fucks more bitches, unfortunately. Last honorable mention is Get Bloody by It's catchy as all hell, but despite me not being totally in love with Pharrell's voice or lyrics, you simply cannot come fucking close to the Daft Punk track, so it stays off the list. Alright, proper number 7. Chug Jug With You. It's such a dumb fucking song, but this stupid piece of meme lord garbage somehow harnessed crack cocaine soundfire with his weird ass falsetto Fortnite fuckery, and I can't say it at least doesn't arguably match Estelle's American Boy. Now, I do think the original is a better song in every capacity, but it had faded into relative obscurity before the parody came along and brought attention back to it. And just for that, this goddamn shitpost slithers its way to the bottom of this horribly biased list.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
Fun fact, when researching for this video, I found an entire website dedicated to cataloging Harry Potter musical parodies. But there is no such site for general parody cataloging purposes, which is dumb. Fuck you, Harry Potter fans. Number 6, Handy by Weird Al Yankovic. This is far from my favorite Weird Al song, but he really came through on this track. The instrumentals are entirely equal to Iggy Azalea's Fancy, and he also manages to keep up with their speed and rhythm while delivering lines that are laced with more wordplay than the original, because apparently there's more punnery to be had in Home Improvement than innuendo. In the end, this one comes mostly down to personal opinion, but I'd wager more people know his lyrics than hers.
Just one name that's always trusted. I'm so handy. You already know.
Number 5. I am sorry in advance for people who wanted this to be number 1 or whatever, but Fallen Kingdom by Captain Sparkles. While I absolutely adore this song, it cannot truly outshine Viva La Vida in its entirety. He could not overcome the orgasmic instrumentation Coldplay threw down, and while their lyrics are cryptic as pig nuts and apparently vaguely about the French Revolution, I get an equally powerful but different set of chills when I listen to each song. There's a mix out there that combines both into one track. I'll put that in the description, it's fucking sick. But this masterpiece has to take a lower spot to songs that were able to leave their origins quaking in their footsteps.
Gaze up into the boundless skyline. No blood choirs playing in the sunshine. Turn around, pick up my sword and wield the blade that once forced evil mobs to yield. And hope one...
Number 4. More Donkey, more problems. Now, I mean no disrespect to Biggie here, but Donkey isn't a rapper, he's a comedian. There's absolutely no way a parody of More Money, More Problems could legit dwarf it, but Donkey came real fucking close, which is insane. Biggie packed a whole load of complex and rapid wordplay into each verse, and it carries a lot more history than Donkey's does, fucking obviously, but Donka lets the bass track breathe a whole lot more, which is huge considering how fucking hard it slaps. That, combined with how it's surprisingly good while being incredibly funny and catchy, Donkey's iconic voice, and the slower pacing letting each line hit harder, if not genuinely threaten, it comfortably stands side by side with the original. Now, for people who actually care about rap, that was sacrilege, but I play games and record them as a hobby, so I don't know what you wanted from me.
Still throwing gas in the flame, still putting every channel to shame, still probably don't remember my name, still feeling like I'm under a claim, still the #1 ranked player in every single game, yeah.
Number 3, Captain Sparkles comes back around with revenge, and in breaching the top 3, we are reaching the true pinnacle of powerful parody. Usher's song is literal steaming dog shit on the bottom of my shoe on a Monday morning. I would beat the shit out of Usher if I could. His song stinks! Oh my god, it sucks. The lyrics, pathetic, cringe, Vocals, weak. Instrumentation, fine, I guess. Revenge. Lyrics, emotional. Delivery, impactful. Instrumentation, a boosted alpha tier with the others. Revenge is about revenge. Justice. Minecraft. DJ's Got Us Falling in Love is about Usher being horny in 2010, and he's not even particularly good at it. Fuck you, Usher. Your song sucks.
'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight.
Number 2, the only reason this next entry is above Revenge is because when Usher said, Usher, 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 that was sort of okay. And the song being lame was its greatest crime. Number 2 goes to Word Crimes by Weird Al Yankovic, taking a fat fucking dump all over Blurred Lines by Pharrell and some total fucking douche named Robin Thicke. First off, the original song is like about being a pushy piece of shit to drunk women at best, and includes such gems as I Know You Want It 18 fucking times, all of which are used 3 in a row, like I know you want it, I know you want it, I know you want it, and that's supposed to be a chorus. It is a shit song. Word Crimes by Weird not only has a more visually interesting video, it has stronger vocals, significantly more engaging and creative lyrics. It's also stupid educational and literally helped me pass 8th grade English. This is an absolute no-brainer, and I hope Robin Thicke gets testicular torsion as well as divorced.
It's love for its viewers, like people who were never raised in a sewer. I hate these word crimes.
Before we actually get to our number 1 pick, which I'm almost positive none of you have heard before, so be excited about that if you want, I would like to show you the worst parody I have ever seen.
Story of Undertale.
The animation looks like a horrid amateur learned to animate by watching Family Guy, and then did it very poorly, and then the lyrics don't even rhyme. And worst of fucking all, the original song, Bad Romance, is catchy enough that I wake up in cold sweats at night, and all I can think or say or do is, Story of Undertale, and it has caused homicides. That's not a confession, you can't use that in a court of law. For our number 1 spot, demonetized again by Funky. I doubt any of you watch him, but even if you have, it's even less likely you've heard what I consider to be some of his best work in his parody of The Good Life by Weezer. The what by Weezer? I hear you ask. Exactly. The Good Life is an incredibly cluttered song by Weezer, featuring lyrics that make no sense, vocals that show zero respect to the rhythm of the song, and instrumentation that nearly drowns out the vocals. Demonetized again features, in comparison, emotionally charged lyrics about some poor dude's violently genuine frustration about YouTube's fucking incomprehensible and often malicious copyright system, as well as sometimes dipping into his personal thoughts on YouTubing in general. Balanced vocals that hit that he's reaching the absolute edge of his vocal range but still belting gold, and instrumentation that is just present enough to add texture but reserved enough to maintain a bare bones feeling that I've always loved in music. I put this at number 1 because it's a smaller creator copying a song that never particularly hit the mainstream, and no! Weezer enjoyers are not mainstream. And he managed to create something objectively superior. This is the song that made me make this video, and there's no chance of this video not being demonetized, so I've accepted my fate. Video over. When I look in the mirror, I can't believe what I see. Tell me who's that funky dude staring back at me, watching viewer counts quickly taper off, fighting just to be shown in your sub box. My time is running short, it's like a ticking clock. Excuse the bitchin', I shouldn't complain. I should give up streaming and go back to my main. Is everything I create is fated not to be, and every cent I make is stolen away from me. And who do I got to blame? That stupid YouTube team. And I don't wanna get demonetized again, so I'm gonna sing my outros now instead. It's a bitch that I can't use songs at the end, but I would much rather pay my rent. So please do not come, please do not go, demonetize me and my YouTube shows. I need money I can blow. Whoa!